G'day Fixit Fingers channel members and well everybody this month because I've decided to put this video public because I quickly wanted to address something which I was going to include in the video and you're going to have shaky cam James as is very typical for these unedited, very rough monthly member updates. Firstly, if you are one of my paid members, thank you very, very much for being here every month. And if you aren't, then please do consider joining in. It helps keep the workshop running and producing content. But the main thing that I've tried to do to help people produce content currently is run the Chappo Challenge 25. I'll link the video to the launch and you have, from today, 1 month left. Just 1 month. So it was broken into a 90-day challenge. The first 30 days to sit and think and contemplate what you were going to do. The second 30 days to plan what you're going to do, get your materials, make sure you have everything you need to execute it. And as of this weekend, you should be getting down to building the thing that you want to do. At the same time, however, Sam over at Gumtree Hill launched the very annual and rather predictable Scrapwood Challenge. And that has happened a number of times, and I didn't even think about it when I put the timing on mine. The good news is, it is also due at the end of November. And, having a quick chat to Sam, you are more than happy to double dip. You can build the one project and enter it in both competitions because honestly, the Chappo Challenge is simply about encouraging you to get back in your workshop, and if entering a different challenge is going to encourage you to do so, then by all means, those goals not only are not in conflict, but they are harmoniously aligned. And better yet, while for my challenge, all you do is get yourself on a playlist, which now exists because Meg over at Saw It officially uploaded the first Chappo Challenge video, and I encourage you to go check that out. I'll link that below as well. And every other video tagged with hashtag Chappo Challenge 25 will get added to the playlist, and that's it. That's all my challenge is about. It's purely motivational. Scrapwood Challenge, you can win cool stuff. And better yet, you don't need to do a video for that one. It's judged on photographs. So while you can, of course, do a video for your Scrapwood Challenge, please go see the official rules on the Instagram. Again, I'll link that below. And to get in the prize draw for that, there is a set of steps that you have to go through to get those photos up for your challenge for there. All right, well, that is the reason this has been shared publicly, so now let's do the thing I normally do once a month and show you what's going on behind the scenes in the Fixit Fingers workshop. Oh, or in front of the scenes, as the case may be. So, yeah, this is what you get to see, or what I get to see, looking out of my lovely workshop. So a few shout-outs and things. Yes, normally I'm filming when it is incredibly busy. And what I'm incredibly busy on will be my Scrapwood Challenge project, because I need a desk to edit on, and currently my car has not been able to park here. I've been working on this desk for far too long, but it really needs to be updated. Long-running viewers of the channel may recognize just the profile of the back of this desk. It is the 3-hour desk I made just after my daughter was born that literally got done in 3 hours. I think it now has more like 15 to 20 hours put into making it look not like it was built in 3 hours. I am hopefully, probably tomorrow, I reckon, going to have this finished off and the video will be up shortly. Basically, it was a just laminate, there you go, see the scraps of the white stuff there, on some pocket hold legs. And while it was being incredibly functional for nearly 2 years, it looked like garbage. And I wanted it more functional. So we are adding some shoe rack storage there, added some slightly nicer bed slats. And this is teak. A number of years ago, there you go, you can see the hints of it there. There's some more over there. I did a restoration on some outdoor furniture, and these were the bits that simply could not be saved. But they had enough in them that I did keep them, and I'm using them as the trim for this. And these pieces here are going to get a nice routed profile, Hino builds, and installed down the front. So that's today's job, and basically the last job. Then around here, you can see where I had these very lovely pine bed slats, sometimes in multiple pieces. I wanted to hide those. So I've now got some of the packing ply, which is the stuff I brought home on the train because it was in a dumpster at work. And that has been used to veneer the top and also to veneer the visible faces. I'm not going completely crazy. There'll still be some exposed pine. No one's going to look under the desk. I think I do want to hide this though, down here. So this edge, I couldn't be bothered mitering them, just don't have the time for that. I may put some hardwood trim over there from the teak as well. But ultimately, this is just trying to look less shit in my living room. And I think we are getting there with that. The Chapo challenge, I just stood up here, not that it lives there normally, but just to remind me that I have to get this job done. And ironically, my actual challenge video for my own challenge is going to be much, much simpler. This is going to get turned into some very simple floating display shelves, or at least that is the plan. And that will be on display, rather conveniently, right near this desk too. So that'll be the next build, which I'll have 1 month to get out. Hopefully cutting that into 3 or 4 pieces and getting on the wall won't take me that long. I should also quickly report on a recent trip to Melbourne for the Maker Meetup 25, the 5-year one, and it was an absolute blast. To be honest, it is a very expensive beer and burger with some folks, but those folks made it more than willing. And the things that you don't edit out in these videos include the ridiculously noisy birds in the background. I just had the best time. I took the family down there. It was also the first little family holiday that I've had with just the 3 of us. Nova took the trip very, very well, which is nice because we're going away for another slightly longer trip in a few weeks too, which will eat into my challenge time, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, look, I learned a lot about traveling with a toddler. And most importantly, got to meet or re-meet a whole bunch of the makers from the community. So there is an Instagram for the Maker Meetup now, if you would like to follow along with there, because it is not just for YouTube creators. Everyone is welcome. It happens in October every single year. Last year was Melbourne, this year was Melbourne, which means next year will be Sydney again, and I hope to see you all there. Go check that out. Lots of the guys who went there, built by Chris Vippen. There are photos all over Instagram. I didn't put too many up because I was too busy having fun. Oh, we visited TimberCon too. There was a wood show down there too, which was great fun. So there have been a number of them. As I said, that was number 5. We only got fancy in 2022, and I missed the first one, unfortunately. But yeah, there's the little bling. Something else that I got, speaking of Vippen from Vippen and Visage Designs, was this. He bought the wrong blade for his table saw. So now, this lovely, rather expensive piece of orange kit is mine, because he worked out that it was the correct blade for my table saw, and I got to take that home as well, which was very nice because I only had the stock ripping blade on there. Well, that's it. I like to keep these monthly updates fairly short. They are rather rambly, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Again, if you'd like to join me every month, then please do consider the members option down below, and I will see some of you next month and the rest of you in about a week or so, when hopefully the video for this desk is up. 1 month left to get your Chapo challenge underway and get back and have some fun. The point of it is, just to summarize the longer video, if you have been making videos previously and you've stopped or you've slowed down to get back in your workshop, film a project. Does not have to be complicated. Mine's going to be incredibly simple, and just see if what you used to love about video creation, woodworking video creation, is still there. If the answer is no, you're happy in retirement with the camera off and you get a lot more done because you're not bothering to have, light gear and camera gear all over the shop. Places, camera gear, there. And you're having more fun just doing that and taking a few photos, that's a great outcome. But if the spark is still there and we can get some more quality, or let's face it, my videos, unquality videos up on YouTube for the Australian maker community, that would be awesome too. This is James from Fixit Fingers. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly odd behind the scenes ramble, and I will catch you very shortly in a properly edited, hopefully, actual woodwork video. See you soon.